At first glance, it seemed like a chilling murder-for-hire plot. A woman, desperate and calculating, logging into the darkest corners of the internet to pay a hitman in cryptocurrency to eliminate her husband. But this wasn't just another dark web crime. When law enforcement finally tracked down the trail of messages, transactions, and twisted intentions, what they uncovered turned the case upside down. Because the man she wanted dead was the one who set the whole thing up. It began in 2020. Amanda Westfield, a 34-year-old mother of two, had been in a crumbling marriage for years. Her husband, Daniel, was charming in public, an investment broker with a clean-cut look and a great reputation. But behind closed doors, things were different. Amanda told close friends that Daniel had become emotionally abusive, manipulative, and obsessive. She felt trapped. One evening, Amanda stumbled upon a subreddit thread discussing red rooms and the myth of dark web hitmen. It was a rabbit hole she never thought she'd go down seriously. Until she did. The stress, the fear, the desperation, all of it led her to a website called Besa Mafia, an infamous but often fake hitman service lurking in the shadows of the dark web. She filled out a request, paid $5,000 in Bitcoin, and gave details of her husband's schedule. She didn't know she was walking into a trap. The hit never happened. Amanda waited days, then weeks. She began receiving emails from a user called ReaperX, who told her the job was delayed. But what Amanda didn't know was that Daniel had discovered her plan months before. He had hired a cybersecurity investigator after suspecting her of cheating, and that expert tracked Amanda's IP address, digital wallet, and even browser history. Instead of confronting her, or going to the police, Daniel decided to play a more sinister game. He copied the format of actual dark web hitman sites and created a fake version of the one Amanda had found. The messages, the delays, even the threats, it was all orchestrated by him. He let her sink deeper and deeper, compiling messages and transactions, building a case. And then, when he had everything he needed, he turned it over to the FBI. On March 15, 2021, Amanda was arrested at her home. The charges? Conspiracy to commit murder. She looked stunned, repeatedly telling officers, "I didn't mean to, he was dangerous." But the evidence was digital and overwhelming. She was caught. But during the pre-trial phase, her lawyer discovered something unusual. Many of the IP addresses tied to the hitman site were local. One even traced back to a VPN connected to Daniel's office. Subpoenas revealed more. The entire site had been spoofed, and the hitman was actually Daniel under a fake alias. Suddenly, Amanda's defense shifted. She claimed she had been manipulated, gaslight, and emotionally entrapped by a man who wanted her to destroy herself. She believed, according to texts, that Daniel had even pushed her toward the dark web through subtle psychological tactics, making her feel like murder was the only escape. During the trial, the evidence was laid bare. Daniel testified, unrepentant. He said he wanted Amanda to feel what betrayal looks like. When asked if he felt remorse for deceiving his wife and setting her up, he replied, "She was going to kill me. I just got there first." But the court didn't fully side with him. While Amanda was found guilty of attempted conspiracy, Daniel was charged with obstruction of justice and cyber entrapment. A dual tragedy, two people destroyed by paranoia, betrayal, and the weaponization of the internet. The public was divided. Some saw Amanda as a dangerous woman who deserved to be stopped. Others believed she was a victim of emotional abuse and psychological warfare, a pawn in a twisted revenge plot by a controlling husband. This case wasn't just about murder for hire. It was about how far manipulation can go when it's digitized, calculated, and fueled by betrayal. In a world where even your worst fears can be mirrored back at you, who's the real villain?